a little bit of an expansion or an extension, no pun intended, on expandable RGN trailers. Now, there's variability in the type of gooseneck trailers you'll see. These trailers will range anywhere from 61 feet to 93 feet. I mean, standard or actual is 61 and a half feet and 92 feet and 8 inches. And that's for the beam deck trailer. Now, your lowboy trailers, they've really been kind of in use since the early 1900s, while the goosenecks only came around in like the I think late 50s or early 60s, something like that. There's also your mechanical folding goosenecks, and they offer a ramp that drops to allow for the freight to be easily loaded. And then you have the detachable gooseneck trailers that are great for carrying heavy duty freight on long hauls. Now, an example would be your RGN expandable uh, double drop deck, if you want to say. So it's a RGN, removable gooseneck, expandable, okay, stretch, double drop deck, two axle. The maximum freight weight would be 150,000 pounds or so. Actually, you can exceed that even. When it's not expanded, it's 29 feet and 7 inches long in the well, 8 feet 6 inches wide, or 102 inches, or 12 feet high, which is 144 inches. And it has 27 inches of ground clearance. And in terms of when you do expand it, if it's expandable, you can expand it by 20 feet and 6 inches. The front deck is 10 feet and 7 inches long, 8 feet 6 inches wide, 8 feet 5 inches high. The rear deck is 21 feet and 1 inch long, 8 feet 6 inches wide, and 10 feet high. You also, an example would be a 75 ton 6 axle front slash rear steer dolly and your 70-ton 3-axle bunk trailer. It has a 48-degree turning. It's 8-inch lift bunks on dolly and bunk trailer. No pin removal is required for center bunk over travel when turning. And 130 KSI steel construction used for light and low profile frame. That would be your 75-ton 6-axle front slash rear steer dolly and 70-ton 3-axle bunk trailer. Your 55-ton hydraulic detachable gooseneck. It's a 4-beam lowboy style deck design, 20-inch loaded deck height, and the main deck has 25 feet 7 inches in the well, again for loading. So that would be my 55-ton hydraulic detachable gooseneck. Now the 75-ton with 6-axle rear steer dolly is a center load carrying bunk, 22-inch hydraulic lift, auto and manual steering on the front 3 axles, caster self-steering axles on the rear 3 axles. Now you have also your 130-ton 22-axle dolly and Jeep system. It's got your 6-axle 75-ton manual auto steering dollies, 8-inch stroke hydraulic lift boxes over dollies, modular design for alternative configurations. Now that would be kind of the variability that you see in these RGN trailers. Again, when you talk, this is just education. That is it. When you talk to your carriers, the ones that actually have the assets, the ones that have the capacity to move, construction and heavy equipment, oversized loads, specialized loads. They will provide you based off of your dimensions, your weight, your timeline, your demands. They will provide you the correct type of trailer. They've been in the business long. They know what they're doing. Pick the right partner for the job. That would be my RGN advice to you. Don't mess around. Don't nickel and dime an RGN carrier. Select the correct one and have a merry day. I love RGN moves. I love specialized moves. And I'm just saying, this is just for educational purposes so you understand the difference and the variability in these moves. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you found this sucked, give it a thumbs down. Cheers from Southwestern Ontario.